with us from EA Sports College Football, just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Colorado State Rams. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned...
The Rams ready to kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Cougars offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And here comes the junior running back. One of the better running backs in all of college football and a vital cog in this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Across the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. Let's step back here and chat a little Washington State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are. And now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room. It's Voorhees. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and managing. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes it play early.
And that's something you're always worried about. The first drive, it's a good play by the defense, but you're worried about your freshmen settling in a tough environment on the road, the crowd going bananas. Palmer, he makes the early mistake, and I look forward to
this throughout his career, there's no question. So this is obviously a major challenge. If I'm the head coach now, I'm pulling him aside and I'm saying, hey, listen, interceptions are going to happen. Let's get that one out of the way now. Let's learn from it. Let's move forward. And as a play caller, you got to help this young quarterback out. Now, you have to run the ball. You got to find him some easy completions to get his confidence back.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Moves the pocket. It's Kelly. Out wide right, it's Harper. And they finally get him down, but not before he's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
And the Rams come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. From the gun, it's Palmer. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Makes the tackle. Well, that play was supposed to go to the outside.
Well, and the defense knew that, too. They saw the sweep right away, got to the outside, understood where the ball was trying to go. Listen, if you put those guys in a cage and you set an edge really hard, make that sweep that's designed where everybody's blocking out wide to go back inside, that's a win for the defense.
Fires to the wideout. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. And now after losing the fumble, there is an injured man on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that. What made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Little. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and fortunately ended up losing the offense.
The give to the back. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. He'll take it himself. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. Making the adjustment. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
Defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Out of the backfield, he's open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. The snap sets up the throw. unloads to the wideout. Lucky to get it off.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, when you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Looking for a huge play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Boy, they had a zone for a touchback. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Complete to start this drive. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Still looking. He's going to take off. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. 3rd and 9. Making the... Scoreless as we head into the second quarter. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. How about knocking him down to stop him short of picking up that first down?
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sets his feet, it's Kelly. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. He wants to throw it. Under pressure. Just threw that one way too far.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
3rd and long right here. Right side, it's Johnson. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little...
He'll do it himself. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Motion from the back. They'll run with ball. looking for the end zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Colorado State. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. At the 35, he's open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last two plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Out wide right, it's Bowman. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Out wide left, it's Little. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ross. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Clouds is way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Hunt is on its way. Not a lot of room to field this one. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Turns it upfield. Turning it on. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. This is a designed run. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. All the way down to the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Washington State lines up quickly. Quarterback keeper. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Washington State. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sells the run, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. And we start with the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the number 3 team, the Kansas State Wildcats. And it's the Wolfpack sneaking out of here with an upset victory. And have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. And it brings them to a sparkling 4-0 on the year. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game in Fort Collins. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. He's not even going to make it to the 20, much less the 25. He'll mark it out of bounds at the 18. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Colorado State's head coach told me coming out of the locker room. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. They'll open this third quarter with a run. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback keep. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Back to throw, it's Kelly. Fires on the move. Got a man in the middle. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Colorado State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And that's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Wazzu offense onto the field again. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. The Cougars racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Going to the ground. There he goes. Quick step and go. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Washington State has it all working right now. To the ground, he's got it again. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Well, this defense has their hands full with him on this drive. And that DB, I'll tell you, he may have saved a touchdown with that tackle. When you've got speed like this running back has, if he gets into second level, a lot of people start to hold their breath because it could be a house call. And you know they're going to keep giving him the football here in the drive. Up front, this defense has got to get a lot more physical.
Wants to go up top on second down. Looking for Bader. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Touchdown, Wazzu! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Rams sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Left side is Fareed. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Got it, looking for the first down. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. The Rams line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Trying to get started. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
They give it back to him. Got enough for the first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Voorhees. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Just 1 for 3 on 4th down so far in this one, but they'll stay on the field and try to convert here. Makes the grab, past the marker, breaks into the open. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Washington State will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Voorhees. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cougars!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Deep in the end zone, it's Smith. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. First play of the drive comes from the 22. On the move, it's Ross. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And the Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Palmer. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Right side, it's Harper. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out wide left, it's Daly. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Moving the pocket, it's Kelly. Fires left. Makes a connection. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down the one of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Keeps it, looking for room. Hard running there. He'll be wrestled out of bounds at about the 7-yard line.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads, or read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender, and they're reading him, and basically, you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. You do the other thing, he's going to do the other. So, good luck stopping. And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pulls it on the option. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game.
And he's in! Touchdown, Rams! Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
And here's the return. And the returner is stopped. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure. He's loose down the middle. Past the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington State. He got a step and just dusted the field. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Colorado State takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Caught in the backfield, it's Harper. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Kelly. Out wide right, it's Ross. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going for a big play downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Pulls it, trying to get the corner.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving him a touch early in this football game, too, because you've seen it throughout the season, man. Like, they trust their QB to run the football, especially in big-time situations. We'll see that throughout this football game. But he's already over 500 yards. Like, that's really good. So he's a weapon that they will use throughout the football game.
2nd down to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Bowman. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Now on the move. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Right side, it's Bowman. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Touchdown, Cougars! Middle of the end zone, he's got it! They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Holds on, it's Johnson. Tackled after a gain of 4 on the play, and that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Left side, it's Johnson. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Out wide right, it's Harper. Turning it on. The 20. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this on